Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Tia. I am a makeup artist and a beauty blogger from Karachi, Pakistan. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to recreate this look, which is very heavily inspired by the look that Selena Gomez wore in her music video of the song De Una Vez. Now, I love Selena Gomez. I've been her fan since I was 13 years old. She is an absolutely amazing person. She's so beautiful and she's so kind and so humble. I really love her. I'm really inspired by her. So when I saw her music video, I wanted to recreate her look. Now, there was a lot of help with recreating this look because Selena actually did a behind the scenes video in which she talked about all the products that were used for this look, and her makeup artist also gave an interview in Elle magazine, I believe, where she talked about all the steps that they did. So I had a lot of help and I thought this would be so easy, right? And I was right. This was so easy. It took me about 20 minutes to do, and that was because I was filming. If I was not filming it, I would have done it even earlier. Like you guys will see how easy it is. I am not kidding. I was expecting, when you think about a music video, you are like, wow, they must really put a lot of makeup for a music video. But actually no, this was a very soft, very natural look. This took me by surprise. There is no contour and there is no bronzing, and that was quite hard for me to not bronze up my face because I always love bronzing up my face. But in the end, I did end up really loving the rosy cheeks. So I also had this dress. This is kind of like the dress that she's wearing in her music video. It is not the exact same dress. If you are interested in buying this dress, I can totally link it in the description box for you. One more thing that I wanted to add is this is not 100% exact copy of her look. I added some steps to make it more personal to me, and also Selena, if you look at her, she's just so gorgeous. She doesn't need any of the steps to look presentable, but me, I do. I really need some steps to look presentable. Like, I need a good wing eyeliner, even if the wing is very small. I need that. I like that a lot. Maybe I don't need it, but I do really like that. And I did not have all the exact same products that she used, so I had to substitute. So my lipstick might look a little bit different, but as I said, this is not a 100% copy. This is just more of an inspired look, if you will. So if you want to see how I did this all to my face, please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm going to color correct any hyperpigmentation, dark circles that I might have with this foundation by Rare Beauty in the shade 230N. This shade is slightly darker and peachier than my skin tone, so it works perfectly for color correcting. I got this shade because it matches me when I get more tanned in the summer. I am blending it with the foundation brush because I don't want to lose any of the pigment. That can happen with beauty blenders sometime. Now I'm applying the foundation by the same brand, just in a different shade. This shade matches me perfectly right now, so I am applying a very thin layer all over my face just to make everything very even. I do not want to layer too much product on because this is a very soft, very light look. And about this foundation, you guys, this foundation is just amazing. It deserves its own full review video, which I think I should do, right? A little goes such a long way with this foundation. It has to be one of my favorite foundations ever. For concealer, I'm taking this one by Rare Beauty in the same shade as the foundation because I do not want to brighten my face up too much. I just want to conceal my hideous dark circles. I hate dark circles so much. Why do we have them? Why don't they ever leave us? I am going to blend the concealer under my eyes at last because if you let the concealer sit on your skin, it will give you more coverage. So I have just let it sit there for about 30 seconds and then I went to blend it. I use a sponge to blend the concealer because now that it has thickened up slightly, a sponge will do a good job of blending it away. I'm not going to conceal my eyelids with more concealer. I'm just using whatever's left on the sponge to even them out. You can see I got pretty good coverage just with the very small amount that was left on my sponge. Now I am taking this Bloom blush from Zay Beauty, which is a cream blush and it's in the shade Pink Chai, and I am just going to apply it on my cheeks as I usually do. This is the placement that I find suits my face shape. Selena seemed to have quite rosy cheeks in this video, so I tried my best to replicate that very rosy look. But it also did not look like she had that very overly blush look, so there was a nice balance to this blush. You will not see it looking too much. Now I'm taking a slightly darker blush from Rare Beauty. It's in the shade Nearly Mauve, and I'm just applying it more towards the perimeter of my face because I want some definition and my girl did not use a bronzer or a contour, so I'm using a slightly darker blush for more depth and dimension. I'm also applying it on my chin and my nose because I feel that this makes the whole look more cohesive. For highlight, I am taking this liquid illuminizer by Rare Beauty in the shade Mesmerize. You guys, this is such a beautiful warm pink shade. It is absolutely gorgeous. It blends beautifully in the skin. You will see it will give me the most beautiful sun-kissed glow. I'm just using my fingers to blend it into my skin. To set my face, I'm taking this loose powder by Hourglass Cosmetics, and first I'm going to set my face all over very lightly. I'm not using a lot of powder at all. I am taking a slightly heavier amount on this small brush and using it to set my under eye area because I get a lot of creasing under my eyes. Now I am taking this lip Pashmina by Zay Beauty in the shade Masti, which is a nice gorgeous pink shade. Now this shade is too bright for me because I usually just go for a nude lip, so I wanted to apply it before eyeshadow to see if I would like this shade on me. Selena did not have a really defined lip line for this look, so I did not line my lips. I'm just using a lip brush to slightly blend out the edges. Now I'm doing my brows with this amazing brow pencil by Catrice Cosmetics. You guys, it is such a thin pencil. It will give you perfect hair-like strokes if that's what you want. I really like that. I am keeping my brows very natural for this look, just filling in any sparse areas that I have. For eye makeup, I am taking this PureBred palette by MAC. It has 4 eyeshadows in it, which are all baked shimmer shadows. Selena had a very soft eye look going on, and I tried my best to replicate that. I did not want to overdo anything. She did not really have matte shades on her eyes, so I did not use any matte shades myself. First, I'm taking the peachy shade and applying it all over my eyelids. Next, I'm taking the lightest shade and highlighting my inner corner and my brow bone area with it. Next, I'm taking the darkest brown shade in this palette and just defining my crease area and the outer V. You don't have to go too heavy with this because Selena's look was very blended, very blown out. So take a lot of time in blending this color, but do not overdo it. This is such an easy, soft look. Anybody can do it. Now I'm taking a clean brush and just blending out the edges of the crease shade. Now I know this brush does not look clean, but it is clean or not, who cares? I sanitized it. Now I'm applying the darkest brown shade in my lower lid lash line. Selena had the most thin, most delicate liner going on for this look. I prefer a slightly thicker liner, but I tried my best to keep it as thin as possible. However, I did add a very teeny tiny wing at the end because I cannot do a liner and not wing it. I just love winged liner. I like to use a combination of mascaras to give my lashes the full, grand lash effect, as I do not like to use falsies that much. So I use a volumizing mascara first and then I go in with the lengthening mascara, and I always apply mascara on my lower lashes. I cannot live without it. Here is the finished eye look. I noticed that Selena's lips looked slightly warmer than the lip color that I had, so I decided to add some of this lip balm by Rare Beauty in the shade Empathy. Why can't I say shade? Because I never throw any shade. Alright guys, so that was the makeup part of this video. I went ahead and put on some earrings. I did not really want to overdo it with the jewelry because Selena did not seem to be having a lot of jewelry, and personally I try to avoid jewelry as much as possible. So I just put on these earrings. Now I'm going to go and do something to my hair. My hair is being impossible. Today is such a weird day, you guys. My camera is acting up. I do not know what is happening to the settings of my camera. I don't know what is going on in my head because I am just floating somewhere else today. You have these weird days where you don't really know what is going on and you're just, living it, just letting it pass through. Today was definitely one of those days for me. My hair, as expected, is being very unusual today. It is doing its own thing, so God knows how long it's going to take for me to do something to it. Well, for you it will probably be a second, so I will be right back. Stay tuned. Let me know if you prefer voiceovers or me talking through as I'm doing my makeup. I would really appreciate that. Alright guys, so the makeup is done and the hair is done. Well, for hair I didn't really do that much because Selena's hair in this video was it had that kind of undone look where it just looks like she just naturally woke up, put 2 pins in her hair, and there she was. So that's what I did. I kind of made these clips myself by putting this flower on a bobby pin and just putting it in my hair. Bobby pin? Is it called a bobby pin or is it called a hairpin? I don't know. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys understood what I was doing. I had planned on doing this look for such a long time, but I thought if I don't do it today then it's never going to happen. So despite my horrible day, I managed to create this look. I hope you like it as much as I did. I had so much fun recreating it. If you like this tutorial, if you learned something from it, do give it a like, and if you want to see more from me, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am going to be posting a lot more, inshallah. If you want to see more of my makeup looks, you can follow me on my Instagram. If you have any requests, any suggestions, any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. I always try my best to reply to every single comment that I get. Every single product that I used on my face will be mentioned in the description box below, so you can look there for all the information you might need. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye. Dripping lights paint the skies. I'll be